Oh, hello. Welcome to a quick tutorial on how to use CritSprinkler. A new release just came out, version 0.1.1.1, and if you download the zip file, that's 7 megs, and you put it in, let's say, downloads, any directory, it actually doesn't care. As long as you don't run it from a zip file, it should be fine. Get a virus alert. I'm sorry. Because it's a rarely downloaded file, you're going to inevitably get various alerts, basically combining, making it difficult to, have me actually make it so that it doesn't alert viruses and stuff. So just to show you what virus total says about this specific report, I'll go ahead and run the hash and you can see. But you pretty safely can ignore said malware virus alerts because it is an executable, and did everything I can to try to not be virus-like, but there you go. MaxSecure thinks there's malware on it. But I think MaxSecure thinks everything has malware on it. And TrapMine, it's all these machine learning things. They just love to alert. But with only 2, that's not bad. Microsoft is usually the one that causes the AV alerts. So hopefully we don't get a lot of false positive alerts on this. Nevertheless, so when you start the program up the first time, I have an old INI in here. Delete the old INI. The first time you run it, you get this little transparent window that you're free to move to whatever monitor or setup that you need. And ultimately, you can resize it. And this is just a rendering area. Easy quick test is press the test button. And you're going to see all the different log events that CritSprinkler can track and what their default settings are. You can also go to global and tweak some of the positionings without having to go to each individual category. But ultimately, the first thing you're going to want to do is hit File, Load, EQ Log, and point it to your log file in EverQuest. Once you do that, it will now be monitoring for events. And the whole idea behind the latest version of CritSprinkler is you have this like transparent window. And when you're in game, you can actually switch back to CritSprinkler and align it to however you like. Like for example, I'll render it so the edges never go onto my hotbars. Maybe this is a reserved area that I want the events to happen at. And you essentially can go in either to global and tweak directions of emissions. You can hit test buttons here to see all the impacted effects for that. You can also hit set and move the location of said thing and hit test there. This test actually shows you numbers rendering on it. You can increase the size so that it renders in a larger area. And you can change the directions. Is directions working? Directions might not be working there. I think the global directions needs a cleanup. I might have to fix that on the next release. But anyways, the whole point is, it's a little tool to display numbers whenever an event happens. Always be sure to hit File Save. If you don't, it's not going to remember all the changes you did. Might need to tweak that a little bit. But at the end of the day, when you're in game and you do events, like there's a rune event, you get little pop-up texts and it sprinkles data onto your screen. So you don't have to watch the little canvas, log files. And that's my TED Talk. Have fun and feel free to report any errors or bugs or concerns or features in community tools under CritSprinkler. Thank you. Have a nice day.